My name is Denise Matteau, and if you're seeing this, you're already familiar with one of my two channels. I have one channel which uses my name with no middle initial. I have another channel named Freedom is Sacred as the username. The first channel is my personal channel for my Catholic vocation, my art, and some personal family videos, particularly memorials of my beloved daughter, Sojourner Faith Jackson. The other channel, Freedom is Sacred, is dedicated to the defense of freedom of religion, freedom of speech, and freedom of thought in the United States, if not the world. As an American, I defend that freedom here on my home turf. The people who are attacking me, there are 4 of them. They work together. You can call it a conspiracy if you like, but it's basically an extortion ring. That's all it is. Rick Alan Ross runs rickross.com. He employs Brian Birmingham, who is I don't like to use the word veteran for him because that implies that he did something honorable in the military. What he did was he got kicked out of the Army for his mental illness, which involves stalking people. He really is an obsessed individual. Ross knows this, hired him, and has trained him to stalk members of small religious groups that Rick Ross is hired to harass. Nick and Kate Croft are 2 people who hired Rick Ross and have directly paid him and Brian Birmingham for their services, particularly Brian Birmingham. There have been open discussions about it between their 2 forums. Nick and Kate Croft own xjcs.org, a forum which is fully dedicated to harassing Christians involved with their son. They despise their son for having become a Christian at some point in his life. They now run a forum dedicated to harassing people who speak out in defense of his group while their son hides from them. It's really, really sad. They attack me. They attack the memory of my daughter. They use the nickname Verite Evangeline. They use a number of nicknames. That's all they use. They don't post under their own names. The reason I know they're responsible is that they are the owners, and they are listed as the domain owners of xjcs.org, and I had some email conversations with them about these assaults. They are pure evil, and there is no other word for it. The counterfeit channels in YouTube are able to get away with this because YouTube has a completely ineffective reporting system. You are required to place the URL of a video, and if a hateful, despicable criminal like Nick or Kate Croft, they are criminals. They are part of a criminal stalking ring. They are deliberately trying to drive people to desperation. They are really incredible. They open these channels and they put videos up there that are not available, except unless you're one of their friends, a member of their hate group. They claim that a man named Glenn Griffith, that's Glenn with 2 N's, he's another Australian, he has posted as a filmmaker in several movie-making sites. I don't believe he's involved, but they have claimed in their messages that he's involved with making these videos. And he has also posted hateful remarks towards me for speaking up and criticizing what they're doing. I don't think he's part of it, but I don't know. His name's there and he's participating in some manner. Brian Birmingham is directly responsible. Nick and Kate Croft pay him. Rick Ross. These people are part of one single hate group called the Rick Ross Institute. Nick and Kate Croft operate as a satellite site to the Rick Ross hate group. They specialize in attacking one single organization, and they attack me as a private individual because I defended the organization they're attacking. I defended, just in general, the rights of people to be free. They are libeling and harassing a retired preacher, trying deliberately to drive him to suicide. They have posted under their nickname, Verite Evangeline, that they want to see me do the same thing. They have pretended to be a friend of mine, posting emails to people claiming to be concerned about me because my daughter died. And what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about that? Kate Croft looks like a typical middle-class mother. I'm sure she fits in at any church supper over there in Australia, at any little liberal back-scratching charity meeting. Oh, poor Kate Croft, whose son decided as a young adult to join a communal Christian group, and who now dedicates her life to attacking another mother, allows her website to be filled with postings of hatred and insult to my daughter's memory, libeling my daughter, posthumously libeling her, libeling me, knowing that I obviously can't afford to get over there to Australia to bring them before an Australian judge. I know nothing about Australia except that it seems to be filled with evil filth, like the Crofts, who post this stuff under nicknames because they're cowards. God bless their son wherever he is today, if he survived them. Please understand, if you see hateful things posted under these other names, I'm not going to shut down my videos. I'm not going to shut people out from being able to comment. I see you come in with a dozen comments every time. The language is pretty clearly the same person each time. Using my name with my middle initial. Using my image. Attacking my daughter. Nick and Kate Croft, especially Kate Croft. Extremely abusive parents, Nick and Kate Croft. The sexual predator language that is posted continuously under Kate Croft's disguise as Verite Evangeline. Extremely hateful people. They don't just hate the Christian religion or theology or practice. They attack individuals who've done them no wrong. Every single one of my statements has come as an answer after I discovered Nick and Kate Croft attacking me by name in their website while my daughter was still alive, and then raising the attack during the very weekend of her death while I was online trying to help organize her memorial. I had to read this nauseating, hateful filth that Nick and Kate Croft allowed to be posted as Verite Evangeline. That is Kate Croft. And Brian Birmingham sending his mix of threats and hateful insults, openly paid by the Crofts. rickross.com and xjcs.org. Pure hate groups. Pure hate. And I am appealing to every Christian out there and every person who believes that when anyone becomes an adult, in some countries at age 18, in others at age 20, in some countries younger than 18, but in the United States between 18 and 20, you're pretty much on your own. You're an adult. You have rights. You have freedom. And anyone who wants to support that against this eternal slavery, this eternal family possession slavery that the Nick and Kate Crofts and the Rick Rosses of the world are trying to enforce on other people. Please contact me and help me take these hateful counterfeit sites off YouTube. I need help because they're getting me with numbers. They're ganging up on me with several different channels at once. And I need the help of any Christian that carries a badge, because YouTube will cooperate. And they're across the internet. It doesn't really matter where you are. You can help me get through with the FBI. The FBI doesn't answer to private citizens. I need somebody carrying a badge to help me with this. I need a Christian carrying a badge. I need a Christian lawyer that's willing to put a stop to this. And I need anyone who wants to help support this fight to please contact me, and let's exchange enough information to really do some good for freedom of religion and freedom of thought and freedom of young adulthood. Whether you're religious or not, when you're 20 years old, you have the right to join any group you want to join. It does not matter what your parents say to you when you're 20 years old. They've done their job or they've not done it. At that age, you're on your own and you have a right to your freedom. So please, anyone who wants to put a stop to rickross.com's attacks on individual freedom and to the Nick and Kate Croft hate site, please contact me. We can do this.